In this video, we're going to talk about communicating to your students using the Quickmail block. Quickmail is one of two ways that you can communicate en masse to your students. The announcements forum is also a common way, but it sends out to all students. So the advantage of the Quickmail block is you can target certain students or subgroups of students. The Quickmail block lives under the blocks drawer on the right hand side, so we're going to open that up. And if we open that and do not see Quickmail, turn editing on and add the Quickmail block. We've already got it in this course, so we're going to say compose a message. And the first thing we get is who do we want to send this message to? This course happens to have two groups, so we could send it to a group or multiple groups within the course. We can also send it to everyone in the course with a specific role. Teacher and student are the only roles in this particular class. If we had more, we'd have those as options. And then we have all the participants in the class. So we can pick multiples of these. If we get someone up here like, oh, I don't want to send it to teacher role, we simply click the X and it goes away. And we can add other students. So we could do this. We could also send it to an entire group, so that would be everybody in that group. Next, we can exclude. So if we wanted to send to everybody within a group except for a specific student, then we could come here and pick that student. It would send to all members of the group, but it would ignore that one student and not send them. Most of the time you won't use this. You'll just pick the students that you want. You can put in a subject here, what will be received by the students, the subject message, and of course the body of the text. It also has a neat feature. There are some supported data fields within this. So if I come down here and copy where it says first name and I make sure I get the square blocks, I'm going to copy that and place that in the message, then it would say the first name of the student and then the message. So it just substitutes the data from that field into the message, so it looks like it's sending it to a specific student. These do send blind carbon copy, so the students will not know what other students are receiving the email. So you may send something like, hey, notice you've been out several days, just wanted to make sure you were okay, and it would say it for the first name for the student that's receiving it, and they would not see who else was on the list. So it does always send blind carbon copy. We can attach files to this. We can make a signature file so that it would say who it's from down at the bottom and have more information if we needed. You can send this as email or Moodle message. I only recommend email. I do not recommend using the Moodle messaging service. We can also prescript this to send out at a set time. So if I enable this and pick a day and time, it will email this out when that date and time happens. So I could schedule this for Friday evening and it would send it out automatically for me. I can also choose to send a report, and I typically say yes so that it sends me a confirmation that this is sent back. Then we just simply hit send message. And it would send that out. And additionally, I could save something as a draft and view those. I can view any messages that are going to be scheduled, so I can see what I've set up to schedule in case I've forgotten. I can also see any messages that I've sent. And this is where you can add that signature file if you don't want to do it within the message. So hopefully this helps. It's a very powerful communication tool for your students.